Welcome to the Whiskey Roundtable. We are your hosts,
Big G.
Cognac Karen.
Cognac Karen. I'm Bourbon Bob, and we have special guests in the house tonight.
Ray Lowe.
All right.
Welcome back.
What
Thanks
about
for having me.
Why do we have Ray here tonight? What are you doing tonight here, Ray?
I am the
You got a-
co-owner of
got a-
Rayon Cognac.
Nice.
I thought you got a flat tire and you just stopped on
That's right.
Stop flat.
You just happen to have it.
Very special show today. We're going to be talking nothing about this cognac tonight.
Well, we got to do a little BS.
We'll do a little
first.
BS, but yeah, I'm excited for this because this is really cool stuff.
You are so excited.
I'm jazzed. I'm learning cognac, and I'm going to hopefully learn something tonight, and I hope all y'all learn something too.
Yeah, you were studying this week. We're
Not a whole lot. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just here for the drinking tonight.
So's Ray. No.
And Ray brought somebody else with you too. You got
I got my partner, co-owner Ron Jones.
Hi, Ron.
What's up, bro?
Camera.
Hello.
I call him the ghost because he's always around. But
Yeah.
you never see him.
Nice.
Picking up after you do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Cool.
We got
funny.
Jimmy Chips in the audience today. What's
Jimmy
up,
Shrimp Chips.
Jimmy Shrimp Chip.
That's it.
Off of his COVID vacation.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't
That's
share
right.
That.
No.
That's it. Too
Don't
funny.
share it with the government.
No.
That's right. You never know they're watching and they're listening, so you gotta watch.
So we've got some friends of yours that are on the scroll tonight. John Jones
John
from
Jones?
Denver, Colorado.
All right.
Yo.
Ding
Thanks,
ding.
brother.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Oh, I left the ding ding out in the car. I brought the bell out in the car. Darn
Where's the
it.
bell?
I left it out in the car.
There's a thingy.
cowbell.
I don't know what.
Cowbell.
How about Marjorie Knights? Is that a friend?
There you go. One of Ron's
There you
friends.
go.
Okay.
There you go. She's here
All right.
from
Oh.
the great state of Alaska.
Wow.
Rod.
Wow.
And I have a friend out there too, Lisa D'Amico.
Lisa D'Amico.
She's the one that made me look so pretty today.
Yeah, you look wonderful.
I had to go down and get a follicle reduction procedure done at her place. The Experienced Barber and Shave Company, please. Great person. I love her to death. She treats you really great when you go down there. And,
We got Robin said, "Did Bob shave?"
yes, Robin, I did. It was just for you. No, it was starting to look a little older than I really wanted to. And I didn't have enough Sharpie to cover the gray, so
Nice.
I had to
Oh,
shave
nice.
it off. Yeah.
And we got Rob up north. Is
Rob,
out there.
Rob, what's up, dog?
And some people we haven't seen in a while. We got Nick T.
Nick just had a birthday.
Everett. It's Everett actually.
Is it Everett?
Hi, Uncle Greg.
What's up, buddy? How are you? I miss you. I love you.
That's great.
Log into
And
somebody else's account, huh?
Sergeant Galawan says, "How's it going, Goulardi?" He calls
Hey!
it Goulardi.
Oh, I
If
got some
you're
new
not from
Goulardi
Cleveland.
shirts too for Christmas, so I'm gonna be wearing those.
That Sarge, you just can't believe the things that we call you. But anyway, we'll talk
Wow!
about it.
Hey!
Oh my gosh, and we have Joris. Oh gosh, I am not going to be able to pronounce your name. He's from Belgium.
Nice!
Yeah, you right?
Deppendale? Did I say that
Right.
correctly?
Did
Thank
hear it?
you.
What's his last? What's his?
I can't. I'm
From Belgium?
from Belgium.
Hey, I like this.
All
Uncle
right,
Phil
all right.
comes up there and says, "You should be Karen Boilermaker."
Well, I know.
I like that.
Well, thanks for
That's great. Yeah,
getting in
thanks
here. I
for.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, we are so excited about this show. So when we were planning the season, we sat down here and we may or may not have had a little too much to drink.
No.
And I said, we have got to get Ray back on the show. We miss him like crazy. It's been a couple years. This one calls him up. Hey!
Ray said, "Who is this?" You had him on caller ignore.
No comprende. No comprende. Click.
No speak of the English. But no, we appreciate. We're glad you could be here. One of our first shows of the season. It's so good to see you two again. You're
Thanks.
so fun.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So-
Appreciate
You
it.
guys are always welcome here. You know that.
Absolutely. So, I know we have a lot to get
Oh,
to
God,
tonight,
yeah.
but I just want to go around and just see cigars, what everyone's smoking, and then we can jump into it because cigars and cognac go well together.
I'm discovering that, yes.
I'm smoking a brick house. Medium body.
Very nice.
Yep.
I've got a tobacco. These are some
you
of
go.
the Christmas cigars that you got me. These are my favorite. Can't find them anywhere anymore. So
They're like
And,
$400 for like a box.
whoa,
Yeah.
nice. Nice. And I have another one from Royal Havana. It was just one of their
660s.
The 660s, yes. Because in our time off, I did spend a little bit of time up at the cigar shop, taking some new people up there and sharing the love that Dave and his establishment, Royal Havana Cigar, provides for us. And I like doing local stuff.
And you have the G, the Oliva G.
Man,
That's
nice.
a good cigar. man.
Nice. I didn't.
That goes well with some cognac, for sure. Absolutely.
this
And you have the
pretty
proper glasses.
Yeah, the proper glass.
Even Ron's got them now.
Proper glassware makes the drink better.
Yes.
Yes,
it
Ron, don't share with any of them. Just if he breaks one, just say, I don't know. I only got one left.
You're on your own.
Ray, how come you only have 5 glasses?
Too funny. So,
You want to get into it?
yeah, in a minute. I'm just kind of relaxing here, just kind of
Chilling.
yeah, chilling out. What? So, how was everybody's week? I guess is my best question, right?
Excited. I've been very excited about this whole night. I've been really, really into this. I'm excited to try a new category of liquor and hopefully learn some good stuff from all y'all. Because I know that we wanted to do more local stuff, and I know that Ray is a local gentleman here. You're from what part of the Cleveland
Cleveland,
area?
Ohio, Buckeye Shaker area.
There you go.
No, it won't.
Nice.
That's cool. So we're gonna do a spotlight on a local place.
Don't you all be going over to his house, though.
Not empty-handed, at least.
That's right.
Did you do something this week that you wanted to share that you made us, hey, Fabio, come on now with the chips. Just rip them open, get it over.
Tear it off like a Band-Aid, Jimmy.
Is that showing up on the?
Just,
What?
Oh, okay.
no, just rip them open.
All right, that's the show, folks. Jimmy's throwing it up.
Oh my goodness.
All right, he's happy now.
Jesus.
So, I was just saying,
You got a butterscotch you want to open, too?
That's what it sounded like, a big butter.
sounded like he was right in front of the microphone.
That's right.
So people call, you don't want to talk to them.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a bad signal.
Oh, yeah.
But is there something you wanted to say about this week? Because since you were asking, or you were just asking?
What was refresh?
You
my
were
memory?
Well, we've been
you
gone
were
for 2
asking
weeks,
how the week
so-
was. So
Oh.
I just didn't know if you had something specific you wanted to.
No, I've just
Oh,
been
okay.
busy. Just busy, you know. I gotta keep an eye on. I take my English bulldog to work with me every day, so I gotta keep an eye on him because he sneaks over to the other building next door, and then they feed him, and then he's got his own bed over there and everything. And then when they're tired of him, they put him on a leash and bring him back.
How can I be one of your pets,
So-
man? It gets
Oh,
treated
my
really
goodness.
Oh
well.
my gosh.
That's my boy. I love that
Wow.
dog. That dog changed my life. Really did. He's going to be 9 years old on the 6th.
Nice.
Yes, he
nice,
is.
nice.
Yep, absolutely.
He's your mini-me. He is,
my
really.
mini-me. Absolutely.
Just like you.
Yeah.
Snores like you,
He
farts
does.
like you.
Oh, Jesus.
Smells like me. That's right. But I want to say, reach out
Took
to
the quality of the show right there. You know?
tell my friend Nick Trudick, happy birthday again, brother. I'm sorry for the delay. I really do. All the stuff you do for me, and I forgot your birthday, and I feel terrible about that. So.
You didn't forget it. You
So,
remember
and
it right
it was
now.
nice
so it counts.
to Everett's a great kid. He's growing up fast, and we spend a lot of time together. He's a great, great person. I can't wait to see him.
He says, when can you come back over, Uncle Greg? So,
Well,
yeah, he's waiting
We're
for
working
you.
on that,
Yep.
believe it or not. I'm busier now. Listen, I'm ready to go back in law enforcement because busier now than ever. But
Maybe you can take that new snowmobile that's out there.
yeah, I just took one to Pennsylvania last
Ah.
week.
soon
Yeah,
as it
dropped it
snows.
off, and then when I get that one done, I'm gonna take the other one out there and bring the other one back. So
Cool.
It is what it is. So.
Why don't we get into this?
Good,
I want to
let's do it,
sample.
kids.
Let's
go.
Let's turn this
Let's
over
go.
to Ray because this is the reason we're here today.
I thought Ray fell asleep.
No, I want to keep him awake.
Pick
man.
him up and bring Ronnie over there.
And if at any point in time Ray can't
Ron, I
answer a
ain't
question,
helping you
Ron's
move.
going
I ain't
to
gonna lie to you. All right, I got a bad finger. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
There's so much I can say about that.
Thinking of a finger gesture.
Whoa!
Staying
Oh
away
my
from
goodness. Anyway, go ahead, Ray. I'm sorry, sir.
Thanks.
Let's get into this.
it. Where do you
Thanks
want
again
to
for
start?
having us. Well, this is a dream that I kind of worked on for 8 years. Some fraternity brothers of mine, I was out driving them. I was a designated driver, and they said, "Let's go pick up some yak," which is a short of cognac.
Okay.
And I started researching the business a little bit, and I started seeing that African Americans are not well represented on the ownership side. So I started putting it together and started researching. I contacted some companies in France because Cognac is only made in France. So I contacted 30 companies over there, and some of them wanted a larger representation in the USA. Some of them got back to me, some of them didn't, and I focused on a couple. And I was looking for who could deliver, quality, price, et cetera. So I worked on it for a few years. So, the logistics, the permits, the timing, the money, everything I needed, I was putting it together, and I always stayed in contact with Ron. Me and Ron had met in our first careers after college, which was banking. Mm-hmm. And I said, Ron, I got this idea, and I was putting it together, and Ron's like the big brother. He's like, no.
You're crazy.
Ron said no.
Ron said no. Doesn't make sense. So he said, you get this together, does it make money, does it this, the quality, bring it back to me, we'll look at it. So I did. I brought it back to him. He said no, again. He said, this doesn't make sense. The manufacturers of this and this, what you're looking for, this, no. Bring it back to me when you change this and look at this. So at the third time I brought it to him, he said, well, you may have something here if you can do this and do that and change this, and how would you do this? So I think we met at a coffee shop, Starbucks or something like that, and things started making sense to him after I'd done some more due diligence, some more research, and started putting it together. Then he said, okay, this is what we're going to need some money. We're going to need this. We're going to have to develop it this way. And I said, okay, we're going to go to a bank. He said, no, you crazy. You don't want a monthly bank payment. You want some investors. And so he sort of put the whole thing together for me, and we walked through it, and that's where we are today. So,
nice.
So
that Ron's pretty smart.
Yeah.
So from that time that you went for some yak to when you actually had your product, like how much time had passed?
8 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 8 years.
So it's not an overnight process.
No. So
I'm anxious to hear that.
I kind of.
Well, how many samplings did you have to do? I mean, you only found the one place that was able to help you out, or did you?
I actually contacted 30.
Okay,
I had
you contacted 30.
12 got back to us.
Okay.
They wanted a bigger market share in the USA. Some of them hadn't really reached the USA market as of yet.
Okay.
So we started, getting samples, about 12. And, I like one. I was gung ho, and I took it around and said, this is it. He's like, no, it's not.
Always go to Ron.
That Ron's a pain in the ass.
Oh, my God. The guy came over from France, had dinner with us and everything.
Wow.
Ron looked him straight in the face and was like, hey, it's not going to be you, man.
Thanks for dinner.
Thanks for dinner.
So-
There's a door.
Right. So I was saying, man, we can get this VS.
They say French people are rude.
Oh, yeah. And I wanted to get into the entry level market, the VS, the VSOP, and he was saying it doesn't make sense. There's too many people down there. Let's get into the market. It's
right?
flooded.
Yeah.
Let's go high end. I said, man, why would you want to go high end? And then he took me and showed me why we should go high end and higher market and be exclusive and have something new and rich, to the market. And that's where we started off.
Okay, you brought up something there. VSOP. These are is that specific to Cognac? Those initials and letters.
Aging,
So you have
very special old pale.
Okay.
The XO, which is what we have, is age 10 and 12, and you have the VS is 3 to 5, and it's 5 to 10 years.
okay, cool.
So,
So,
yeah,
the letters denote like a Roman numeral age.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So
Nice.
we went high end, and I just, I had who I wanted, I had what I wanted, I had everything, and it got tore out the frame and rebuilt, and we went in a different direction, and that's how we got started.
Nice.
I see you guys a lot on Facebook. You guys are everywhere. Everywhere.
Thanks. We try to be.
Where are you distributed at? I mean, I know it's not Ohio, unfortunately.
Right. So we are online in 41 states, and we're on the shelf in 7 states: California, Florida, New Jersey, North Carolina. I'm not forgetting one: North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, California, and New York are the biggest markets, and we're out in Colorado now, as you speak, and we're doing some big things in Georgia. Yeah.
So that's the 8 years from the time you started to now, or
8 years. We actually after 8, I started working on 8 years, and then about 3 or 4 years ago, we actually launched.
okay, so you're like 12 years into this
Right,
then.
right,
Okay,
right.
wow, that's a
But
life commitment, really.
Right. So I put it on the shelf a couple times, and I pulled it back off. And, I got frustrated. I stopped, but I kept picking it up and dusting off the shelf and running with it.
And Ron kept saying,
right. It doesn't help when your big brother, your role model, the guy you known for over 20-some years, just say, nah, that's not gonna work. You're like, what do you mean it's not gonna work? I just researched it for a few years. So he fine-tuned it for me.
nice.
Can I ask you a personal question, so to say?
Uh-oh.
It's about the business. Are you still looking for investors?
We're always looking for investors.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but as of right now, we
What's-
kind of modeled it where we can get it launched and off the ground and into the various markets. But
Okay.
we always, as Ron would say, would never hurts to have a discussion.
Gotcha.
Perfect.
Okay.
So what makes cognac? Is that very specific? I mean, because I know our bourbon, you can make bourbon just about anywhere and call it bourbon. What about cognac?
Yeah, cognac. The grapes only come from a rare area in France.
Okay,
So the grapes, so you can't just pick the grapes up in the USA or any other place, and then the
One's
world.
a little special region, so to say.
Special region.
yeah,
Right.
well, in my research, it tells me that the grapes are then distilled,
Correct.
but they're not only distilled once, they're distilled twice.
Correct. Yep.
So it's a
Correct.
double distillation, and then it goes into barrels for.
Depending on the years, the VSOP, that's the aging process.
Okay, so they go into a barrel for a minimum of 2 years to be called
Minimum
cognac.
3, yep.
Minimum of
VS,
3.
yeah,
Okay,
yep,
very
VS,
cool.
Yep.
Wow, there's a
Yes.
lot going into cognac.
Yeah, so all this stuff is the age minimum 10 years that we have here. We don't have anything below that.
Right, because you guys wanted to go into a premium market as opposed to.
Yeah, well, Ron did.
entry-level.
Ron,
Ron did.
That damn Ron.
It's his fault.
He's giving me a toothache.
but in hindsight, it worked out well for us because we were able to present something new, rare, exclusive, high level, premium. So when I'm in discussions like this, I can say, look, this is what we do different. This is what we have different, as opposed to the 20 or so brands that are entry level.
And what do you do that is different than, say, brand X that we're not going to mention another brand, but brand X, the number one competitor that you have?
But then one competitor is doing a lot of the entry level stuff.
Okay.
Right. It's doing a lot of VS and VSOP. When you look at some of those other, they really control 80% of the market.
And they're pulling
But it's
from
not-
a big pool of cognac.
Yeah, because they have to pull from a lot of different farms. We have a very, very prestigious manufacturer. Has been in the business in the 1800s, 17th generation.
Wow.
Family. And I actually met them in New York.
Wow.
So yeah, they've been in the business a very, very long time.
Well, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's a good lineage on that.
Yeah. And we have a good relationship with them, in terms of what they can deliver. We have an agreement. We talk to them every few months or so. So it's like sort of like a distant family.
Nice.
Right.
Awesome.
When
That's
we have
great.
an agreement, when we pay, when they can deliver, so we don't have any problems with getting our shipments or anything like that. So
And you
it's
can
kind
order
of like
online?
Yes, we are available in 41 different states online. It can come right to your doorstep, including Ohio.
Awesome.
Oh,
Perfect,
okay.
perfect.
That's great to know.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what we're sipping on right now. We're
Yeah,
sipping on
we
some
might
of this.
have to.
Go buy some right
We're
now.
not even going to try anything else tonight because I don't want to ruin
No,
it.
I finished my
Pre-game.
pregame and
Yeah, we're just
I
kind of
love it.
sampling and sipping here, and it's
I love it.
It's
really,
awesome.
really
With the
nice.
cigar too, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
It'd be a game changer. Like when the weather breaks, that's what we're going to be on the porch doing all this.
Oh God, yeah. This is definitely going to be
We'll
one that's
have
going to
to
be out
drag
there.
these guys over and we're going to have some fun.
But the next time Ohio State beat Michigan.
Oh,
Oh,
you're right about
Well,
that.
it'll be this coming November but it's all good because I'm living in the moment.
Of course you are.
Get it while you can, girl.
So I just asked the audience online if they had any questions for you, and boom, 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 Sergeant Steve is firing some questions at you. What is the proof and the price point for this?
Yeah. We just talked about the 80,
Well.
80 proof, 40% alcohol, and the price point is like $165. But now we have some shipping and some more things that could drive it up to about $165 to $180, close to $200. Depends on where.
Right,
What's our price?
Depending on shipping.
$260.
Oh damn.
No, I'm just saying.
No.
I mean, shipping depends on every state,
Right.
You
Yeah,
know, so
right.
some could be $15, some could be $30 or more. You know, so I don't know what it is here in Ohio, but can't even get anything in Ohio.
No, you
No.
can't.
But
I'm gonna-
all I know is I have had that bottle many times, and it's a great drink. Anybody that tries it, they're like, "Where did you get this?" I'm like, "Well,
It's awesome.
I got a friend. We won't talk about Ryan. We won't talk about Ryan, but anyway, but they love it. They love it.
What I really want to know is what made you choose this specific thing to put in the bottle? What was some of your things that says, "Hey, I like it," and that Ron doesn't count on this one?
I wish Ryan would go to sleep. Last time he was here, he was sleeping.
This
okay, Ron?
By the way, this is the first time that Ron has been quiet the whole night.
It'll probably be the last time too. You know?
Anything Ron would ever shut up.
He's gonna come up and pull a chair right next to you.
I don't care. I don't care. Let me say, hey, there's room here, bro.
No, but the things that I like to know, and hopefully the people that are watching want to know, is like, what was it that made you say, yeah, I want to put my name on this? This is what I want to put out and share with everybody.
We had me and Ron had developed a checklist.
Okay.
We had to have someone that could deliver the quality and the quantity that we wanted. Price point. We wanted to look at a family or a company that was stable. We wanted to really partner with somebody we can depend on. There's no being African American.
Sure.
We couldn't come out the
very
gate.
true.
Right.
We couldn't come out the
very
gate and
true.
fumble the ball and say, oh, well, we can't get our shipment, we can't do this, we can't do that. So we kind of had a checklist of things that we had to have in our partner. I thought I had it, but when we started looking at the very critical needs that we would have in this relationship, they lined up perfectly. And over time, it's kind of proven that we were correct. Even when they came over to meet with us, I thought that was great.
Awesome.
And a flavor did you guys have a flavor profile that you wanted to nail? Ron wants to get into this. I see him. I see him going. Come on, talk a little bit more.
Chair over there.
I want to know about what your flavor profiles that you saw that you wanted, and what were you drinking before that you said that I can do better than this?
See, the thing is with the cognac market is that 85% of the market is really controlled by 4 brands. So that was the only thing that I was made aware of. And then when my fraternity brothers would go out, they would pick those brands, and I was saying, it's kind of like I didn't like it, but they did. So that's why I drove them around. But when I got a chance to look at some more premium stuff, I was like, man, I wonder could we introduce a premium brand to the USA? But I kept thinking about it, and I didn't see anything that was currently available. So I started asking them guys to taste some of the things we started getting over from the 12 companies.
Right.
And as we start sample tasting, me and Ron are both fraternity guys.
Right.
So trust me, you can.
AKA big drinkers.
I'm surrounded by them. Trust me. So I had no problem getting some of my Kappa brothers to sample and tell me what was good and what they liked and what they didn't like. And time and time again, when they start tasting, they say, "Man, that stuff is nice."
I was just going to say the same thing. It's just like I've had probably 3 or 4 different cognacs, if you will, and a lot of it's marketing.
Yeah.
But that is a game changer. It really is a game changer. It's worth every dollar.
So Anthony Jones is watching from Detroit with Shauna, and he says that it is way superior to brand X. So he's drinking it right now.
Oh, that's
Wow,
awesome. That's
watching.
fantastic. Now, I kind of feel like
Thank
I'm
you,
going to
bro.
be in a deficit here because I didn't drink any other cognac before I tried this.
Good. You don't have to.
That's
It's
probably,
over.
So you're setting the bar real high for me. Because the first nose on this that I took, it was like
I love it.
knowing that the cognac comes from white grapes only, which was really cool, and having that color from a white grape is just amazing to me that it comes all from the barrel. But to try this, it's just amazing. The amazing grape nose that you get right off the bat when you start that. It's juicy. It's probably the best way I can say the nose is very juicy on a white grape on there, and I really enjoyed that. It was very fruit forward for me.
So can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So is all cognac white grape?
Yes, all kinds of
Okay.
make wine.
And you have a niche with the grapes. What are these other companies doing?
Well, the other companies do a few things. Some of them have so much volume that they have to go through different farms just to
Gotcha.
satisfy their demand here.
Gotcha.
Right.
To get it right.
And then you have different regions. The different regions have different qualities of grapes.
Gotcha.
So
Well,
it
you got
depends
the
on the
good- you got
volume,
the
the
best
supply and
quality.
demand. Yeah.
So basically from the understanding that I'm getting, what you're telling us is that all the other cognacs are a blended product, and they're blended from everything else, and this is would kind of like a bourbon terminology be like single source,
Right.
single batch, single barrel, if you will,
Right.
or not necessarily single barrel, but single source.
Yes, a lot of them are blended.
Okay. That's really good too. 'Cause that's,
Yeah, absolutely.
And another
quality of the
question
product.
from online, Joris, I think, if I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly, what kind of casks are used to age the cognac?
oak barrel Cognac cask. That's all we use.
French oak.
Yeah, French.
It's got to be a
I
French
was
oak.
just
So
gonna say the
Okay.
same thing.
that's an important aspect of it because the French, I mean, French oak is used in a lot of the winemaking processes. So
Correct.
you know, you're basically starting off with a wine and distilling it twice.
Correct.
That's what's really cool.
And how is it best served?
That's
Neat. Yeah, neat. Right.
You don't
Amen,
use it as a
brother.
mixer.
Amen, brother.
No.
Even though on your website
No
you guys
room
have.
temperature,
No, no,
any preference?
Nope. This is room temperature neat. Don't mix with it. Now, we have some cocktails and some more
Right.
things that we're developing, of course, but no, best served neat. Yeah.
We talked about something earlier. I don't know if you even want to get into it, and I don't want to call it out, but and if not, tell me no. Okay.
He'll defer to Ron.
So, oh, Ron, you woke up. So, but maybe doing some other years.
Yes. Yes. And we wanted to do some years that would give us more premium branding. We wanted to go higher, not lower.
Gotcha.
Right now, the industry is coming out with something called XXO. And we're looking at something to go older, something more premium, give us more
Game changer for the
yes,
market.
Yes,
Wow,
yes,
absolutely.
yes, right.
Yep.
So those are the things we're going to look at, in the future.
Awesome.
And would
Awesome,
those
awesome.
be available in the same market you're in now? If you were to add a product, would they just automatically be able to be sold in those, or do you have to kind of start that all over?
Yes and no. Yeah, we would have to look at the supply and demand, what we have available, and who's demanding, and go from there. Because strategically, it's not on every corner, it's not in every liquor store, but we have the demand in California, New York. That's where we would do the premium placing. But we would, of course, online, which is more convenient because you can have it shipped right to your door. But in terms of putting it on the shelf, we would have to look at
Right.
exactly
Okay.
what's best for us and best for our customers.
Do you get any kind of feedback as far as the online orders and where they're mostly coming from? Just, I'm curious
Like,
because
oh,
you're a
by
Cleveland company. Do you
Okay.
get a lot of orders from Cleveland? I mean, I know Cleveland, we like to support our hometown hugely.
Yes.
I'm just curious. Do you see that?
Ron is the IT guy, so we have it on our website where the customer has to tell us exactly where they're ordering from. So we get those numbers sent back to us. We get the, I think we have the age and the actual state of where they're ordering from.
Yes,
Okay.
I noticed that when I logged into their website.
No, he's not 29. Don't put in there.
So yes, we get that information kicked back to us, so we can see exactly where our customer base is coming from. So we can actually aim some
Aim
more
at
of
it,
our
right.
strategies and our
Perfect.
marketing and things that we need to reach, the people that we are supplying our product with.
Okay,
That's
That's
fantastic.
great, and hopefully, we're gonna get on the website and do some ordering, so
Yeah.
your Cleveland numbers will go up.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. 'Cause, I
just-
mean, this is
It
definitely.
is awesome. It really is, and like you said, you haven't had any cognac
No, I
to
haven't.
compare
I
it to.
I didn't have any kind of desire or point of reference to start with.
Right.
That's another reason why I was really excited for this. I really like trying new things,
Okay.
and to get into a new category of liquor is really exciting for me because now it opens up a whole new horizon that I can share with other people, and that hopefully that'll turn into revenue numbers for you, like maybe doing the podcast. Will
I mean, that.
hopefully.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No, you're
I
good.
didn't interrupt you.
No, you didn't interrupt. I don't talk much about anything. I'm just here for the good looks.
Holy schmo! Listen, I'm surprised the house isn't on fire.
Oh,
But my glass is empty. I don't need a-
What's going
a
on,
refresher.
Reverend?
just move that
That's
over and
Bishop
have
Rev-
a seat.
Another reverend in the house.
Oh,
Can you pass?
What's that?
Bourbon Bob would like some more cognac.
Oh yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My glass is. My glass had evaporated.
He
been
wants
right
some more. Here you go.
what's up, Reverend?
Same old day.
Like he's trying to sneak in, and you just like light
Stuck
it
in
up.
there.
got
That was your surprise. By the way.
Yay! I'll just say what's up, man.
I say I'm glad you're here, Rev, because that Ron just don't shut up.
Keep an eye on him, would you?
I want to put.
I
Greg,
love the guy, but he just shut up.
I want to put Greg and Ray on the spot here real quick, because apparently the last time Ray was here,
Yeah.
or one of the
They've
times,
been here twice.
a couple times that they were here, they were sampling you, and it was out of rocks glasses.
Sampling
Correct.
him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were sampling Greg. I mean, that was after the show.
I don't know if they wanted that like announced or anything.
But you were talking about they were giving it to you out of rocks glasses, and it was really good, really good, really good.
So the story.
So the
if
story-
I can tell the story is Royal Havana Cigars. Dave Somrock, great guy, and he says, and I believe it was either on a Friday or Saturday that we were there. So it was a sampling thing that he had put together for you guys. And it was like the
Reverend's he's saying, I did that.
Okay, I did not know that. I'll give you an extra $5 on Sunday. Don't worry about it, Rev. I got you, bro. So anyway, and it was a penny.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah,
you had these little plastic things, right?
Yeah.
So
you just started off.
So we tried it. I think I threw out like a quarter. I said, "Well, I'm going to be drinking all night here." And at that point, which was great because it worked because I had like a whole shot glass. But anyway, just kidding. But anyway, I got to try it, and then I asked, boom, can I have a little bit in a rocks glass? Because I didn't have my Glencairns with me, and I was trying to figure out, the nose and all that, but you don't really get anything out of a rocks glass. I've proved that a million times. And then we became instant friends, and we talked and we talked and we talked and we talked and we sat down and you guys had asked me, well, what do you think, this and that? And I said, we have the wrong glass. So I turned around. And while we were talking on my phone, and I ordered Glencairn glasses for you guys, and I had them shipped right to you.
That's true.
And but as every good bourbon guy has, Greg had one in his car.
So I went ahead and shipped so that because I said, listen, you're going to get, this is the glass you want to drink out of, right? So this mimics a Glencairn, if you will, but the Glencairn is much more than what I have now, right? Yeah. So anyway, you're welcome. And we became friends, and I said, I got to have you guys. I got to have you guys on the show. And it was a great relationship, And so here we are today, and I got you another box of Glencairn glasses.
Appreciate it.
And Ryan was crying like a little girl.
I know.
So I gave him a red Solo cup, but so he's happy now. But anyway, I got.
I'm smiling.
Oh, I thought that was a Dixie cup.
Dixie cup. No, don't listen. He broke up with her. But anyway, so I got your glasses, and I got Ron glasses.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
it. But the
I
point
appreciate
is,
you guys.
The proper glassware makes a big difference. I mean, it really
It's a game
does.
changer.
It's a game changer, and filling the glass to the proper level makes a big difference. You don't just pour the glass all the way to the rim. You need to have it aerated, because we were talking earlier that I think Ron was mentioning that the cognac is best if you let it breathe a little bit, oxidize just a little bit. Was that a hint that you want to pour there, Ron? You just gonna slide it up there?
Would you like?
It's a hint so the audience.
Do you want me to pour some in there for you?
He's driving me
Not
off.
for me.
Ron's designated driver
Just
tonight.
give me a little bit. Just give me a little bit. So.
But as we said before, proper glassware makes a big difference. It does change how you nose things.
No, because we're gonna do our thing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It just the proper glassware makes a big difference all the way around, as you guys learn.
Yeah.
Because you guys learned something that night, and were able to take your product and share that knowledge with much more people.
Oh yeah,
and,
definitely. Yeah.
This whole thing is learning, trial and error, and proper glassware. God.
It does make a huge difference.
Yes,
absolutely.
It does. It really does.
And I think the thing that helped us is that there's not that many African Americans in this space in terms of ownership. You got some rappers, you got some entertainers in the business, but in terms of hardworking businessmen,
Sure.
they're trying to really do this, and for a business, those things helped us a great deal. So
Awesome.
appreciate it, big bro.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you and Ron. You guys are great people. I remember not so long ago you came out and did a cameo.
Popped up on you.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
She's all like, what? Pittsburgh. What?
You were dogging on me for Michigan, and you came over here in Pittsburgh stuff. Oh no, you didn't. Just kidding.
Nay.
It, like I said, we were instant friends, and we all sing the same song, so to say, and we're a band of brothers, so to say. So, but it was good. It was that was your surprise, was
the bishop.
the bishop.
Yeah.
So
What? Somebody call me? What? Him and Ron are over there.
Yeah, I'm glad you woke
spooning
Ron
on
up.
the couch.
Y'all are welcome.
If I can, there's another question
Yes,
coming
sure. One I hope you're going to read because I
from
want to see this one.
online. This is coming from Joris.
Sure.
And he says, as he understands, this is a cognac specially made for the U.S. market. Is there a similar cognac available in France or Europe?
No, this is just owned by me and my partner.
Get
and
on
just
the
for
plane, bro.
Just for the U.S. market. No, we are looking at some more things, in the future. But as of right now, it's just available in the USA. Yep.
Just
step at a
Yeah,
time.
yeah. So I mean, it's just the business itself, just picking out the name, the color, the box, getting it
The bottle had to be.
They had to get it all approved. You had to get the labels, the font, the color, everything.
Yeah.
And when I put in for the federal permit, the government came to my house. Yeah, knocked on my door and came to sit down and talk to me, looked at my samples and had a checklist. And they sent me a letter they didn't ask what day was good, what time was good. They told me when it was going to be there. So, I mean, just getting it all in a
Putting it
all
together.
putting it all together, it was was a bit much.
I bet.
Yeah.
Stressful, I'm
Right,
sure.
right. And then imagine putting all
sure.
that together and then going around. He's like, nah.
See how he is? See how he is?
Right.
That damn right.
Right.
12 years later, he's still cashing the checks.
Well, he said yes at the right time because
Yeah.
this is awesome.
This is really good.
Right. So I'm saying all that to say, so we had to do a lot to get in the USA. So, getting into other countries and other markets, that's an extra step that we're looking to take, actually real soon in 2024.
What I'm looking at here is that this is definitely not a bourbon at all. I mean, you can't even compare it to any kind of bourbon. This is definitely in a class of its own, and I can see why you guys do what you do, because this is in its own definite market. I mean, this is like nothing I've ever had before. I really...
I said, I've had a couple different cognacs, so to say, but this is definitely a game changer. And I try to keep the bottle I had, just
But it's
because
nice to share.
when people get into that, they're like, "What is this?"
Where did you get that?
Where'd you get that?
I mean, that's so. I mean, like I said, it's one that is going to be around. This is really something unique. I like port wines. I like trying something different. This is really something different. It's got a nice thick tongue feel. It hangs for a long time. It pairs well with the cigar, and it pairs better with good friends.
Absolutely,
Nice.
absolutely.
Well, we've got some people that have tried it. Danetta Jones says it's very smooth. Highly recommend. And
is.
she's just saying, from the state of Indiana. So
Awesome.
there you go.
Thank you.
And AJ, I think that was you. Anthony says, he says he loves that Bourbon Bob wants more.
Do I ever not want more?
John Jones says, once you open the bottle, it's hard to set it down.
It is.
Amen.
It is.
It is very smooth.
I think in honor of everybody, preach.
Bishop
Oh
job.
my goodness.
No, there's.
I need to take up an offering. I feel like.
Can you say a few words?
I'll put a 10 in and take a 20 out. How does that sound?
I did that last week.
But the holy water sizzled.
I figure I'd put one envelope in, pull something else out.
It's not Go Fish.
I know, but
Just kidding.
So as we're rounding out the time here, we're getting
Oh, we've
close.
got-
And it's
yeah.
I don't want to do this, but I mean, what is coming up? What can we look forward? What is your next big thing that you want to do? What is your next project, your next step that you want to go with this?
We have several. One is an accelerator program. We have sort of a franchise model where a businessman can purchase a actual state, and he can control all the incoming traffic from Rayon Cognac to that state. And his job is to market the bottle, the brand, the product, and everything comes to that state, he gets the cut off of.
Nice.
So we're looking to expand that. Right now we have one in Colorado that we're looking to expand, and we're looking to expand those around the country. And obviously we're looking for more social media and more things to get our brand out there. More interviews, more marketing campaigns. But the biggest thing right now is the accelerator. That's going to give the business person an opportunity to control the state. It's going to give us the opportunity to feed the state more and have a person responsible for a part of the country. It's sort of like it's a franchising model, but it gives us a partnership as well.
Nice.
Awesome. Awesome. Fantastic, man. Hey.
Ron has
He's
been quiet for a while. I know he wants to say one thing. If Ron had to say one thing.
Ron,
Don't
Reverend
make him
scratching
narrow
his
down.
back. I don't know what the hell's going on over there.
I've been knowing Ron close to 30 years, and I can never get him to shut up. So
All you gotta do is turn the camera and microphone on, obviously.
anytime you see him quiet.
That's very good.
Yeah.
We've been sampling it all day.
Speaking of sampling, can you guys do since the product's not available in Ohio, you can't even do samplings in Ohio.
Oh yes, actually it's
But can
available
you do-
online. Now, you can have it delivered right to your doorstep.
Right.
And every state has different set of laws. You can have it. We sample, but you can't do it for free. That's why we charge a penny.
Right.
So we have
So
samples
you can
all the
do
time.
samplings in
Yeah.
the state of Ohio.
Yep.
How would somebody contact you if they wanted to have?
Oh man, one thing our website.
There, see, this is
That's why he's quiet.
This is why we're working together here.
He's absolutely killing me over here.
It's www.rayoncognac.com.
And we will put that on the website.
Yes.
www.rayoncognac.com.
Correct.
Yes.
Right.
Want to make
Put
sure
it
we
out
get that on the
How
website. You
could I
guys
forget
can all
that?
get
Right,
that.
correct. That's-
Push it out, man.
Gives us the access to contact us directly, and of course order bottles and tell you our story and actually our manufacturer. So it gives you a lot of information about the product.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Sergeant Steve wants to know if you give senior discounts.
Oh my.
You got to be 100.
A golden Buckeye card's not going to work.
Actually, if he purchases online and buys more than one bottle, if he buys two, he gets a discount.
Oh.
Three, he gets a discount plus no shipping charges.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yes.
See, now you get around talking about money.
If y'all heard if y'all didn't hear that,
Ron woke up. What happened there? What happened?
free shipping on a 3-bottle purchase
And a discount.
and a discount.
Yeah.
And
So that-
and
Oh,
a
he was
discount on the
serious when he said
2 bottles.
discount.
Oh yeah, and that's coming from Ron. He's watching every penny. He said you get a discount
Ron just
and free shipping.
$20.
And you gotta talk. He's an ex-banker, so
Ex-banker. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he'll get you on the back end on that one.
New ones are coming back.
You get you the discount on the first 3 bottles. The next one are twice as much.
hey,
John Jones just commented, check Ron's cup. He's quiet. So you must have seen that because all of a sudden you perked up.
No,
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
He was busy. He had one eye closed.
yeah.
There you go. So Joris is asking too, what are the tasting notes of this cognac? So we've done a bunch of tastings. I'm curious, I don't know if you have your idea of what your tasting notes
nose,
are,
a
what
palate,
you get out of it.
Yeah.
Is there anything special that you get from that?
Fruity.
It's very fruity.
Yeah,
it's
fruity.
very
Yeah.
fruity, very,
It
very.
is.
Like I said, it's very
It's
great.
smooth though. I mean, it's.
Yeah,
It
there's
is
no ethanol burn at 80
No.
proof. There's no
burn,
ethanol on there.
right.
You're not getting
No.
like on some of the lower proof bourbons that we try. You get that heavy ethanol bite.
Mm-hmm.
There's no ethanol on this at all. It's just fruit forward.
It is.
A lot of caramel.
Yes.
There is a lot of caramel on there and almost vanilla.
That's the barrel.
I'm pulling up
That's
right,
the
and
barrel.
that's the French oak on there. So
Right,
you're pulling
sure.
all the regular buzz words from the industry on anything, but the grapes are definitely there, which
Yeah.
is amazing. It adds a different complexity to the
And that, I
product.
think the grape is really the smooth, if you will.
And that's what turned me off about the other cognacs. When years ago, when I was in my 20s, and my fraternity brothers was on drinking, I was like, it just tastes nasty because of the burn.
Right.
And I was like, oh. And then when I started experiencing more quality cognacs, I was like, man, I wish I could experience that and have them experience better quality cognacs. And that's what started the whole research, many years ago.
I really think the best tasting note on this one is that it really tastes like more. I need more.
Yeah, apparently.
And just for clarity's sake,
Yes, please.
Cognac is in the family of brandy,
Aha.
but not all brandies are cognac.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Now that's a
So-
good fact.
So brandies once distilled, cognacs twice distilled.
Nice.
So that's the family that you're referencing.
Now, also, it's a still pot. It's not a column still or anything like that. It's a still pot.
Yes,
So that's like going to go back to your scotches. It's got to be the
Exactly.
still pot.
exactly.
Okay.
All right, you guys got to run talking. All
I'm
right.
telling you.
All right. You said technical stuff. I got to point to him.
I just want everyone to be clear.
All right, there you go.
I mean,
careful.
but that is important because still pots do bring a different
Absolutely.
type of flavor to things when they do
does.
it, and
You're
it's it's really a cool process.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ray, thank you very much.
Man, thank you
dude.
guys, man. I appreciate it. I really do.
Thank you on the scroll, everybody watching. I appreciate all of you guys reaching out. We're talking about great guys, man. There's nothing I wouldn't do for these guys. They know that. And like I said, we were instant friends, and it's been a great journey. And you know that your friends and your loyalty when even if you don't talk to somebody for 6 months or whatever, and when you do, it's like I was with you yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are in it to win it.
Yes.
So true, very true.
Yeah, thanks again, man. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
I think I'm walking away from this table with a couple new friends
Yeah, no doubt.
and a new drink to have and share. You guys definitely got a new supporter in me.
Yeah, it's
Appreciate it.
very
Yeah.
good stuff. And if
Thank
you've
you.
never tried cognac or you're not a cognac drinker, it's
Gotta
definitely
do it.
something that you wanna give it a try because it's awesome. It really is. There is
I'll
no
tell you.
burn. It's smooth. It's sweet.
Right.
It's
It is, and it pairs well with cigars and just chilling out. It's just something, you see all these different advertisements, so to say, with whiskeys and bourbons and all this other stuff, but just to that bottle and sitting down on the porch or on your deck or whatever, and you're just having a cigar and you're having a little bit of cognac, and it's wonderful.
It almost even
Absolutely
sounds
wonderful.
classier.
It is.
It might
Well,
take me
I'll
up
tell
an
you,
income bracket.
Listen, I've had a few cognacs, and I see some cognacs on the shelf, but at the end of the day, it's I keep saying it's a game changer.
It
It's
is.
worth every. Listen, I buy a lot of whiskey. We all know that, and price doesn't dictate quality. This is the real bottle right here. If you like cognac, that's your bottle.
or even if you don't know if you like cognac.
This would be the one.
This is your
Well, the first time I ever tried it back in the day, we drank the whole bottle, and then Dave, he had some. Boom, boom, boom. He's like, you know what, G, right now I can't drink right now, blah blah blah, and this and that. And I'm just like, and he's talking, and I take his bottle, and he's like, where are you going with that? I said, I'm taking it home.
You're not drinking it.
You ain't drinking it. Well, I'm gonna put that to good use. So, but anyway,
Hey, Ray,
thank you very very much. Go ahead.
30-second commercial. Give us a 30-second commercial. Plug your product as best as you can.
Look at Ron.
Ron, do you want to do this? No, Ray. I mean, because that's what this show's about, is getting your name out there.
Right.
I want you guys to be more successful than you already are. I want you to double more than you did in the 12 years.
Oh, thank you.
I
Appreciate it.
mean, this is one that I will highly endorse.
Thank you. Appreciate it. If I tell anybody anything, I say Rayon Cognac is an exclusive cognac just for the USA that we partner with a family, the 17th generation's cognac makers. Very high level. We didn't go anything below a 10-year brand. Try it. I guarantee you'll like it. We haven't had any bad responses from it thus far. And we are only going to go higher in terms of our quality.
Awesome.
Love it.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Awesome,
Thanks for having
awesome,
us.
awesome.
Thanks for having us, man.
No, you're welcome. Anytime, you know that. Okay, come over now.
You know I'll pop up on you.
I know you.
You can.
I know you do. Always, the door's always
Doors
open.
going to be open.
Get it all done. All right, kids, roll us out.
I think we
Absolutely.
will.
Okay.
All right, Ron. Do you have any closing words you want to mention, or you're good?
The quietest he's been in 30 years, guys. Don't
How many other fraternity brothers are part of the company?
No, it's just me and Ron apart.
Just you two?
We have
Okay.
investors, but it's just
None of the other fraternity brothers wanted to come in?
Actually, we have fraternity brothers who are investors.
Okay.
We have family members who are investors.
Good,
We have
good.
friends who are investors.
Good.
So everyone who's a part of this family of Rayon Cognac XO, we know intimately.
Awesome.
And so we own it. We're not a distributor. We're not front people. We own this brand.
Awesome.
And so when you come into this family of cognac, you literally are coming into a broader family than just Rayon.
Awesome.
That's fantastic.
Very cool. Very cool.
It's that. How do you say it? Nobody has that. What you just said. Nobody has that.
Nope.
You guys have the niche.
Awesome.
You do. You don't. I know you don't think so, but you have the niche. You put it together. You bring people together, and you guys are real deal guys. And you guys are welcome at my house anytime. It don't have to be here at the Whiskey Round Table. It'll be cooking out the summertime and all that stuff, and just getting together and having some fun.
Great, thanks.
So just FYI.
He's got a Blackstone now, so he likes to.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
He's got trouble.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I'm loving it.
I'm a cooking fool, bro.
Because I'm an eating fool, so we can look at
And I'm just a drinking fool.
And I'm just a fool. All right, G, you want to take us out?
Yeah, I do. I don't want the night to end.
I know.
I don't either.
It's a great show. You guys are fantastic. I can't say enough about you guys. And so I want to thank everybody from different states and different countries today that watched our show. I really, really appreciate it.
Yes.
These guys are real deal, like I always say, and I appreciate everything that you guys do for us. So on that note, I'm your host, Big G.
Cognac Karen.
Bourbon Bob.
Ray Lowe.
Peace and love.
Ron.
Oh yeah. Wake up, Ron. Wake up, Ron. All right, everybody here in Ohio, be safe. And every other countries, be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Until then, have a great night.
Good night, all.